Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oburu Odinga is now telling William Samoei Ruto that come 2027, the ODM party is going to have a presidential candidate.
Party leaders who have leaders in the party who have already endorsed through their words, through their action, endorsed President William Ruto for 2 terms, include your current chairperson, Governor Gladys Wanga. They include the current minority leader in the National Assembly, Junet Mohammed. That's why I'm asking, when you say you're in government until 2027, would you be more clearer to say how are you approaching, how do you see yourself approaching the election? Because yes, you'll be in broad-based government, but the mandate of the Ruto government ends in August 2027, and it lies on Kenyans on whether they'll give him a fresh mandate post 2027. So what is the position of ODM? Is it 1 term? Is it 2 term?
Now, Gladys Wanga, I don't know whether you heard the other thing, but what I've heard her say is that ODM will be in the ballot in 2027. I've heard her several times say that, even Junet Mohammed. That is what I've heard them saying. But maybe there are circumstances where they have said Ruto is the automatic candidate for 2027. But me, I have not. Maybe it's escaped my attention. But what I know is that these are senior officials of the party. And they must, and what I'm telling you is also the official position which Raila left us in. That is the official position. And so when Sifuna said whatever Sifuna said, Sifuna was within the right to say so, because that is the correct position of the matter. He's not isolated. How can he be isolated when I'm telling you that is the position?
The position which he communicates, which you are hereby telling us is a true party position, is a position that now places him at odds with members. We've seen some members, elected members in whatever position, but within the party of ODM, now calling for his ouster as Secretary General.
No, I don't think that is there's time. This is not the time to talk of us removing any member. This is a time to bring unity of the party, and we need all members, including Sifuna, and Sifuna is, in my view, doing a good job.
And that what Edwin Sifuna has been always saying is the party position of ODM party. And when you look at the argument of OBURU Odinga, is there something behind the scene that Edwin Sifuna and OBURU Odinga, together with other leaders in ODM, they are trying to play?
Hi, Team Boniface's Dream. I hope you're doing well. This is your colleague Olengo Vincent. I am eyeing the Ugunja constituency parliamentary seat in the upcoming by-election. I'm running on a Kenya Moja movement party ticket. I am here basically as a Gen Z and your colleague to seek your support as we age for the final stretch of the campaigns. The campaigns are set to end on 24th of November, ahead of the by-election set for 27th of November. Whatever little you have, whatever little way you support will help and will support us a big way. Thank you very much.
Either against William Ruto, or is there something behind the scene that we might not understand? But now, at the time is saying that all along he has been hearing Gladys Wanga and Akina Junet Mohammed saying that come 2027, ODM party is going to have a presidential candidate. What does it mean? It means they are pushing the 2-term choir and they are now embarking to strengthening the ODM party, that come 2027, they must bargain politically while having a presidential candidate, and they are having an assurance that they are going to retain several seats, for example, like MCS, MPs, governors. But is William Ruto going to be comfortable with that? Because remember, earlier on, William Ruto thought that it was automatically that when Raila Odinga was going to be buried, then he was going to own ODM. And whatever he was going to say, that was going to be final.
About succession in this particular party, and we are seeing what appears to be like a fight or a battle for the soul of ODM. It started from the point Raila Odinga rested, and it appears to be a battle between the traditional leadership of ODM and the new crop of leaders who appear to be yearning to also want leadership positions within the party. Is this something you have observed? For instance, we've seen amongst party members fights. During Raila's burial, I saw allegations of members of parliament saying this one mobilized people to come and, shout his name to appear like they are popular. Is this something that concerns you as an acting party leader right now, that as you're eyeing succession, there appears to be battles for the soul of this party?
Personally, I believe in the youth. I believe in the youth taking over. And that is why I'm called Gen Z.
Youth leader?
Yes, youth leader. And I like the youth to take up, and really I don't see why not. Why not? We also have youthful leadership in our party. If you look at even members of parliament, people like Kaluma, they also mad. These are just young people. They are already Ososi is just a young man. These are people who are already taking over the party. I don't see anywhere where there is the old generation discriminating against the younger people. The people like I think you are talking about Owino Babu. I was with him this morning. We were discussing, and I don't see any reason why he should be isolated. If there are people shouting Babu, Babu, of course, sometimes there are people who fear them. Somebody, how could you? Babu wants to be governor of Nairobi. Why should he hire youths to shout Babu, Babu in Bondo? Are there voters there, or popularity for what there? Really, does it make sense for him to do that? So I believe that some of these things are things which sometimes emanate from their opponents, people fighting here and there, but I intend to bring them together. I want to bring unity to the party. I want the young people to come up and take over the leadership of the party, and they are already coming up. They are there. So I don't see any sharp division to say that these are the old people with the old ideas getting going, because we are relaxed. We want this party to be a party of the youth, and if there are any divisions, that shows that our democracy within the party is vibrant, because people differ on ideas, people differ on approaches, but the party gives general direction. So when the party gives direction and you are in leadership position, you should be in a position to expound that party's policy, and not to express your personal view all the time. Those are some of the things we are discussing within, so that as a party we show unity. But within our party we have to allow democracy, so that people can express themselves freely without any hindrance.
Something that is funny is that those individuals who are literally against the William Ruto's so-called broad-based government and Raila, people like Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, they are now being embraced by the new party leader called OBURU Oginga. In fact, I've seen even OBURU saying there's nothing wrong with Babu Owino coming out to eye for the gubernatorial seat of Nairobi. In fact, as a member of ODM party, he has a right to go for that seat. When OBURU is saying such kind of words, could it be that OBURU is having a contrary opinion to what Raila and William Ruto had before we had the scene of Raila Odinga's death? Because I see it like ODM have realized that if they're not going to be so careful, then William Samoei Ruto is ready to destroy ODM party. And this will come by gaining the ODM political bloc that Raila Odinga has been enjoying for the longest period of time. That was William Ruto's mission. Let us say the truth. So when you look at William Ruto now standing aside, watching how the drama continues to unfold, I can assure you that the man that must be worried is none other than William Samoei Ruto. Because the plan that ODM is having, OBURU is like giving a tip of whatever William Ruto should wait for the upcoming general election 2027. But the problem is, I've seen some close allies of William Ruto lying to him that it is going to be automatically that the political base of Raila is going to support him come 2027. I've always said in this channel, it is not going to be a walk in the park. It is going to be a struggle. It is going to be a battle. That if someone does not understand the politics of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto is being lied to. That all supporters of Raila Odinga across the Republic of Kenya, they are going to rally behind him, which for me, it is not true. And already OBURU has even started unfolding some scenes that William Ruto should expect come 2027. So the statement of OBURU is so strong that William Ruto must now start organizing himself for the defeat. Because the political bloc of Raila that he thought he was going to regain it naturally, it is not going to be as he expected. And so those who align to William Ruto that the politics of 2027 is going to be easy, let them be told. Be ready for a war, a political war, that if he's going to be weak, then he's not going to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, for more updates, subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share this video till you meet in another video.